Good morning, friends at Knox-Met Kids at Home. It's lovely to see you. It's a joy to see you on this third Sunday of Advent. As the old prayer says, may grapes and peas, or grace and peace, be with you all. If you're up for it, let us know that you're watching in the comments below. Let us know who you are, where you are, and who you're watching with. It would be a joy to know all of that. This is our third special service in the season of Advent. You'll see we've got our 3 Advent candles. And maybe you've got your Advent candles from your Advent at home bag that you can set up and you can light however you'd like. We're using battery operated candles here in the Knox-Met Kids at Home service studio, but you use whatever works for you. Today, our theme of Don't Be Afraid continues with the idea of don't be afraid to practice joy. We hope that you've got your Advent kit and that it's been helping you out and to enjoy your time. And we'd love to see some pictures and hear some stories about how you're using that. A reminder that next Saturday, December the 19th at 4 o'clock, there's a Knox-Met Kids at Home Advent Hangout happening on Zoom. You can find details in the Friday e-announcements and on the Facebook page. We're going to sing some songs and each of our little ones are going to have a chance to share something that's been beautiful in their Advent time this year. Also this coming week, we're preparing our Follow Yonder Star 5 p.m. Christmas Eve service. And some of you have let us know that you'd be up for taking a role in a virtual pop-up Christmas pageant. And if you'd like to, but you haven't told us yet, please leave a comment or send us a message. If you're close by, if you're far, far away, you can still participate in this. If you'd like a speaking role, a non-speaking role, a thing to do as a whole family, or you'd like to do kind of an improvised monologue, an iambic pentameter, let us know which of those you'd be interested in. We're going to sing our welcome song, and some of our helpers are going to come and join me. We sing God Welcomes All, Stranger and Friend. God's love is strong, and it never ends. Chorus is ready. That feels better. God welcomes all, stranger and friend. God's love is strong and it never ends. God welcomes all, stranger and friend. God's love is strong and it We're going to sing twice through. This time, instead of singing stranger and friend, we're going to leave some space, and you can say the names of the people that you're watching with, maybe the names of some of the people you see on screen, or maybe some of the names of the people who have commented below that they're watching. Here we go. God welcomes all, and God's love is strong and it never ends. God welcomes all. God's love is strong and it never ends. Big finish. God's love is strong and it never ends. Great jobs, folks. Thanks so much for singing with us. Now, we're going to get ready to light our Advent candles, and Lily and Cheryl are going to read the words, and then Oliver and Isla are going to help me light the candles.
And me too?
Yeah. Come here, you're going to help Daddy.
I do too.
So today we're lighting candles for hope, peace, and joy.
Okay. I dream of dance parties in the kitchen.
I dream of laughter that is contagious.
I dream of birthday candles and another beautiful year.
I dream of family game nights and dinner parties with friends.
I dream of homemade Halloween costumes and homemade family recipes.
I dream of pillow forts, fireflies, and porch swings. Pause to name our own dreams of non-pandemic times.
I dream of a very little thing that brings joy, and I know it comes from God.
So today, we light the candle of joy as a reminder that God's dream for this world involves the end of all tears.
Oh, you gonna like this one? Fire safety. Perfect. We're going to continue with our candle song. Oh, there's more. Well, look.
God's dreams for this world involves a joy that overflows and is contagious.
So may this fire burn bright, and as it does, may we sing,
May we dance,
may we laugh,
may we hold on to the people we love.
may we sow joy in a hurting world, and may it be an act of holy resistance. Amen.
Now we'll sing our Advent candle song. Hope is a star. And this week we're going to sing the third verse. I'm going to say a line and you can say it back to me. Sound good? Give me a thumbs up out there if that sounds like a good idea. Yeah? Awesome. Joy is a song that welcomes the dawn,
Joy is a song that welcomes the dawn,
telling the day that the Christ child is born.
telling the day that the Christ child is born.
When God is a child, there is joy in our song.
When God is a child, there's joy in our song.
The last shall be first, and the weak shall be strong.
The last shall be first, and the weak shall be strong.
And none shall be afraid.
And none shall be afraid.
Joy is a song that welcomes the dawn, telling the day that the Christ child is born. When God is a child, there's joy in our song. The last shall be first, and the weak shall be strong, and none shall be afraid. Let's try that again. Joy is a song that welcomes the dawn, telling the day that the Christ child is born. When God is a child, there's joy in our song. The last shall be first, and the weak shall be strong, and none shall be afraid. Great job, folks. Our next song for this morning is Joy to the World. Now we've put the words up. I think if you're watching, the words should be right around here in the description for the video. We've got a sort of a little bit of a rewrite of the song from St. Andrew's Presbyterian Church, and they've offered up some versions of Christmas and Advent songs with some more inclusive language. So it may have some slightly different words than you're used to, and we hope that you will enjoy singing it with us. jokes. That was awesome. We're going to get ourselves ready.
Grumpy.
Yeah, it wasn't Ollie saying that wasn't a grumpy song. It was a joyful song. Thanks, Ollie. We're going to get ourselves ready for a story so you can settle yourself in. We're going to get ourselves ready here.
So these are the pictures from the stories up till today. If you've colored some of these pictures, please share them with us. We'd love to see them. Our Advent story began in a time when the people were living under oppression and colonization, a time of fear and uncertainty. It was a hard time to have hope. It was a hard time to believe in peace. It was a hard time to feel joy. An angel came from God to a town called Nazareth, to a young woman named Mary, and told her she would bear a child, and in doing this, she would bring freedom to her people. And though this was scary, the angel told her to not be afraid, to hope. So she went to her cousin Elizabeth, and together they found the strength to not be afraid, to bring peace to each other. And through Mary's song of freedom, the story continues. A decree went forth from the Emperor of Rome that all people should be registered. So Mary and her ex-boyfriend, current spouse Joe, went from Nazareth in Galilee to Judea. The city of David, Bethlehem. And there she gave birth to a child who she named Jesus, Yeshua, one who brings freedom. Now, nearby Bethlehem, there were shepherds. They were pretty good at it. Although being a shepherd was pretty hard and sort of scary in a time when the land was owned by fewer and fewer, richer and richer owners. It was hard to be happy in this sort of life. But late at night, suddenly, an angel came before them and told them to not be afraid, to practice joy. For a child had come into the world who would practice a path of peace, that would challenge the powerful and mighty and lift up the lowly. And the angel told them to come to the manger and see this child and join in the joyful celebration. Can you imagine how the shepherds felt when the angel appeared with their message of joy? What do you think they looked like? How do you think they sounded? Take turns with your family acting this out. Have you ever gotten so caught up in the routine of life that you've forgotten to look for joy? How do you feel on days when you don't notice the moments of joy around you? What about the days that you do notice the joy around you? I wonder if you can name a way you experienced ordinary joy today. Share it with your family. Make a plan to practice joy this week by sharing one ordinary joy every day. Our craft today is to make a scroll to record our moments of joy. You can hang these around on the fridge, on the bathroom mirror, inside your closet, by your bed, and record more joys so that we might practice experiencing and taking note of that which brings us joy.
Thanks to Cheryl for our story today. Joy is a song that welcomes the dawn, telling the day that the Christ child is born. We're going to sing our joy verse of our Advent song one more time.
Joy is a song that welcomes the dawn, telling the day that the Christ child is born. When God is the child, there's joy in our song. The last shall be first, and the weak shall be strong, and none shall be afraid.
Great job. At this point, we're going to share prayers like we do each week. If you have something that's a thanksgiving, or maybe a concern or a fear that you'd like others to share, we want to invite you to put it in the comments below. We often like to take our hands and hold them like this, kind of like a bird's nest for the bird of hope, kind of like one of the 3 ships that come sailing in last week, or maybe a safe embrace for a shepherd to hold a teensy tiny baby sheep. I wonder what thankfulness, what joy you're thinking of holding today. If you'd like to write it in the comments below, you can do so. And I wonder if there's a concern or a fear, someone or something you're worried about that you'd like to hold and have others hold with you. Taking our prayers together, we're going to share the prayer that Jesus taught friends and followers, and we're going to do it with some actions. Lily's going to help me with the actions over there. Like a child turns to her mother, we turn to God and pray. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For yours is the kingdom, power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. We can't share peace by shaking hands, but we can do so with actions. American Sign Language, one of the ways to interpret peace is to go like this. Hands that change and then get quiet. Peace be with you. Let's try that. Peace be with you. And we go like this to point at ourselves and someone else and say, and also with you. So one last time. Peace be with you. And also with you. You and you and you and you. And all you who are listening. We're going to end with our blessing. Our blessing prayer. Oh, we almost forgot our star word for the day. Isla, do you want to help with the star word? Isla's going to help us choose this week's star word. Isla's going to hand the word off to Lily. Yeah, you got it.
Generosity.
Generosity. I wonder if you've got a star word that you've looked at today. Let us know how you're practicing your star words or your invitations. So on this day, as we think of generosity, may that help in our cataloging of joy, looking at the generosity of the world around us, the generosity of our hearts and the generosity of others whose love and care brings joy to each one of us. So as we close, we're going to sing our blessing song. May God bless you and keep you. May light from God's face shine upon you and give you peace, and give you peace, and give you peace forever.
May God bless you and keep you. May light from God's face shine upon you and give you peace, and give you peace, and give you peace forever.
May God
Bless you and keep you. May light from God's face shine upon you and give you peace, and give you peace, and give you peace forever, and give you peace, and give you peace, and give you peace forever.
So on this Sunday of joy, we hope that you've enjoyed spending some time together, and it would be a joy to see what you've created this week, and we'll enjoy seeing you soon.